Adorable Xander Paisley and sister Scarlett have had 8 heart surgeries between them. To see them here, you'd never know of the anguish parents Lisa and Aidan have faced.
You have so much admiration for this little boy who doesn't even really know what life is all about, and at such a young age he's had to experience more than some people experience in their lifetime.
Every year, 3,000 babies are born with congenital heart disease.
Xander is the face of the 2019 Heartkids campaign. An organisation that started decades ago with a handful of parents is now a force of nature, helping, advocating and just being there.
We don't all have health backgrounds, and so even just to understand what's actually happening, but then it's obviously very emotional and psychologically difficult as well, and that comes at different times for different people.
Our son Sam had his major surgery in Perth at 3 months. He gave us a right old scare, but thanks to the efforts of many, he survived and thrived.
You can't describe what Heartkids are, because they are their family.
If you are a family with a heart kid, hospital stays are part of life. Westmead Children's in Sydney is one of the world's very best.
And this place is by far one of the most incredible hospital settings that I've ever been in. Kids, they don't have any time to waste. They're not interested in being sick.
Congenital heart disease doesn't discriminate. In the US, late-night host Jimmy Kimmel took the cause to another level when his son Billy was born.
It's pretty.
Professor David Winlaw is a real-life hero of mine. Here with patient little Savannah, he's adored by colleagues and families.
But he has just been the best surgeon that we could have asked for. I know all of them are great here, but he is just amazing.
If we're able to better understand the cause and potential preventions, this is a very important focus for the future.
You don't really see...
A key member of Professor Winlaw's team at Westmead is paediatric surgeon Dr Matthew Leava'a.
Some parents, you can see the fear in their eyes. I've found in those parents, I tell my story.
His story is remarkable. Matthew was working in New York's biggest paediatric cardiac hospital when he and wife Marnie discovered daughter Emmy would be joined by a brother. But first scans revealed their own son had a heart defect. For little Sebastian, there was no time to waste.
Day 2 of life, he went for his open heart surgery with Dr Chai and Dr Basha, who were my bosses. That was the hardest part.
A surgeon and a dad. The greatest of dilemmas.
Yes, but I was told both by my colleagues and my wife that I had to be a dad on that day, not a heart surgeon.
Sebastian is doing really well.
It is the best part of the job, you know, when they can get a baby through a difficult operation and then to see them then thrive.
Even though we're trying to support these people, I'm also learning a lot from them as well.
You never give up on a baby because they are so resilient.
And they get through it, they don't know any different, so they just keep fighting because that's all they know how to do.
I've seen situations that you might regard as completely hopeless, and I've seen dads and mums by the intensive care bed just willing their child through something very difficult. And sometimes I think that has made the difference between the child surviving and the child dying. Fortunately, that's not a situation that we see much of. In terms of what that tells us about the human condition, the bond between the parent and the child is so deep and so important. And the sooner we can get kids out of the hospital and back with their parents, the better the overall result will be.
As for our boy, not a day passes without gratitude on our part. Today, he's a pretty handy sprinter. A lot of beautiful souls have helped him get here.
Never give up. That's just been my motto. Never give up. Always, always try. Always.